You know, Grayson.
No, I don't.
Crazy when you think about it. That the WWE is going to start giving moments a Hall of Fame spot.
No, I think it's proper. Like, this is like the only like sport that can do that.
And Bret Hart and Stone Cold get the first moment. You know, the guy who keeps giving back to the company, and Bret Hart.
It shouldn't be that moment. That should be the first one in the Hall of Fame.
No,
I think it should be Tonga Loa, his debut.
I agree.
That should be the first one.
I think it should be Brock beating the streak, honestly.
I would put a Glock in my mouth.
Why?
Because that should never have happened.
I agree.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Curb Stomp Podcast, episode 80, the big 80.
We made it. We made it to 80.
We have literally 24 more to go before we hit 2 years.
I know, it's wild. It's wild.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's start with LFG today.
I guess so. That's fine.
Because I watched it this morning after I texted you. Remember to watch LFG.
I watched it before you then. Fuck you.
Yeah, because I knew I was watching it this morning.
I remember that I had to watch it when I woke up this morning.
I was busy all day yesterday, and it was like, I'll just watch it when I finally wake up.
Busy doing what?
Work?
No.
I literally got home from work and got on D&D. I didn't even change clothes.
Wow. Look at this guy.
Anyways, Gunther pulled up.
Yeah.
And love him or hate him, Grayson, he cooked.
I have a lot more respect for Gunther over this last week.
Gunther cooked, dude.
With the LFG stuff and what he did in Raw, so much more respect for him.
Like, on LFG, he was the best. He's been the best guest.
There's not many people who can tell Undertaker he's doing a bad job to his face and still, like, be employed.
And Taker be like, you know what, though?
Oh, he's right.
He's right. Well, there's not a lot of guests who would have the balls if he did of straight up saying, hey, Jasper, stop being a pussy. Otherwise, you would have gotten the point.
But also, like, he's right. Like, he was talking to Jasper at the start of the episode where he's like, you're replaceable easily. Like,
no,
he's right. There's so many other people who are willing to take his spot and will take his spot happily.
It's Gunther called it how it is. Oh, what? Did your first plan not work and you decided, I'll try that wrestling thing? It looks easy. I just got to act.
Yeah.
He walked up to Tyra, doesn't pay the bills, and walked away, basically.
Which is crazy when you know, like, Kurt Angle and, like, fucking Gable are, like, Olympians. And...
Dude, Gunther did not give a fuck. I mean, we talk about some of those promos. Gunther just cut one without cutting one.
Yeah, I respect him a lot for it. And he dug into Xena like no one wants Barbie.
Yeah.
Where's the grit?
Yeah.
Where's the determination? We'll talk about Xena.
He cut into everybody.
He did.
He did not like.
I respect it for it.
Tyra had the most interesting episode, though. Because everyone's like, stop smiling and laughing so much. And then she hit that promo where she's like, telling me to stop smiling and laugh is like killing myself.
Yeah, her saying that did not do what she thought it would do.
It did not hit us.
It made her look like a joke.
I'll say, I watched before watching the episode, I saw the clip. I'm like, okay, that actually went hard. And then I actually watched the episode. I'm like, yeah, no, that didn't deliver. Really, It's not like Shiloh's where it's just he just clobbered that after it. Yeah,
but like Tyler, you're in a business right now that requires you to play multiple different characters, and if you're not willing to play a different part of the character, you're not doing your job right.
If Tyra can figure out how to keep that character in the ring, though, she'll be amazing. Because after the match, she had that edge. Before the match, she had the edge. It's just not during the match.
I'm still not sold on Tyra.
I love Tyra.
I will not buy in. I will not buy the stocks, even though like the stock market's falling right now. But yeah,
I think the women had a great day though on that show.
Yeah,
I mean, I thought Bayley performed amazing again. For
I'm still not putting
match,
stock in her.
I know you're not.
She like Mickey said in this episode, you need to be able to like throw them around properly without worrying about hurting them.
Yeah, and she also needs to have better control of her body. She did a sport that required a lot of control over her body, and she at times just doesn't have that control.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I'm looking forward to next episode because she's working with someone who we have seen many of times is not a great worker.
Mm-hmm.
She works with Serena next episode.
Well, they're also buddies. And, when you work with your buddy, you're allowed to hit a little harder.
But it's also, by the looks of it, Serena's not much better in that episode. And looks like there was a bad situation in the ring that happened based off of the teaser.
You watch the teasers every episode. I don't. I just
I do.
We're not off.
I watch them. I see the whole damn thing.
I got other stuff to watch.
Lee looked good, but we expect Lee to look good. I don't think she's good enough to win the contract, but
no, I still think that's still. I know Danny is like out with like a back injury right now, but I still think it's hers.
I still think Danny, unless Danny is unable to start compete again because of her back.
Yeah,
I think Danny is still one. I think the one just so defined right now because Shiloh is still the one on the guy's side.
Oh, absolutely, especially after the last episode, yeah.
Especially because like they're also now putting all their focus on him.
Mm-hmm.
Of like, I feel like Shiloh is the guy who they're gonna push to win the show.
Yeah,
because he's also just been the best in every matter, and it's like we looked back at. They mentioned a lot of Shiloh was actually had the chip on his back because he fucked up not doing a promo, and they were focusing on that.
Yeah,
I know there was some controversy because Cutler James is in dark state.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's controversy, but
a lot of people take that as he wins LFG.
Oh, did a lot of people take it as that? I was like, I threw the question out there, like maybe.
Well, because then I looked up and he's like, and I got just wondering today before we record. I'm like, Cutler James. Let's see what people are saying. Does that mean he wins LFG? Does that mean it's like a lot of sense of there's probably not that many wrestling fans actually watching LFG.
Yeah,
but people who are watching are like, does this mean he wins? Mm-hmm. I'm like, no. Because dark state is just the perfect thing for Cutler to do. We can't deny that Cutler is a great in-ring worker.
Yeah, he's great.
He's great. He's probably in-ring, probably the best out of all of them.
I'd take Shiloh.
He just doesn't have any character.
He doesn't have much personality in the first place.
So putting him in a group where he doesn't have to show any character is genius. And that's just great playing by Shawn Michaels there.
Yeah.
Do I think he wins? No, because I think we'd see the woman winner by now too. Especially if it is Danny, if it is Tyra, we would have seen.
Danny might have the back injury, and they're trying to rehab him for it. But also, I don't think the show will end probably until Mania week.
I really think it's going to be. We'll find out who wins at Stand and Deliver.
Perhaps, I do think it's really interesting because I'm guessing this is filmed probably like mid to late last year, and like they were talking about Gunther defending at WrestleMania.
But they were talking about him winning the world title. Too.
Yeah, but they also said Shawn Michaels said in 2 weeks he'll be defending his world title. I remember that there was times where there was talk about him dropping the title.
I think it is very live, as more than we want to realize.
I think that's unless it was filmed unless they finished filming like right before the show ended, like the show started, because like they're pretty up to date. Like that's quite crazy.
Let me see if they have a date on when they started filming.
I don't think they'll tell you. Because that means that Kaleb was starting the dark state. Like, wow, like right after filming ended.
But like I know there's been times where Shiloh's already been in the ring with WWE before the show too.
Well, all of them were. They were all in that in Level Up. Well, most of them. I shouldn't say all of them.
And it's like I still think there's been not much changed.
Probably not.
How old is Danny? Danny's only 20. Danny's like the youngest of them all.
Hey, she's like 25.
She's 23.
Oh yeah, she was talking a lot about how she right off college. So,
Tyra's the oldest.
I could have gotten that. 29. That's my guess.
32.
Damn! That's as old as Stephanie Becker.
Mm-hmm.
Stephanie just turned 32. That's crazy. To be fair, wrestling timeline is like you can wrestle into your mid to late 40s nowadays, but still, to start wrestling is a little rough.
It's whatever. But let's talk about Gina, because I know we both want to.
Can we talk about Mickie James's comment?
I'll let you go first, because I think you and I will have this could be a small argument between us.
So Mickey's big comment, like that was like everyone was posting, was that she doesn't like that Xena was showing her ass, and because she fought for it in Evolution not to wear lingerie. I think Mickey's regained the point that they didn't fight not to wear lingerie; they fought for the right to not be forced to wear whatever, that they can choose what to wear, to choose what they can show, because what they are willing to show the audience. Not they are forced to show ass. Not that they are forced to show cleavage, but the woman nowadays can show whatever the hell they want. They can show nothing. They can show something. They can do whatever the hell they want. It's their own life, their own body. They can make their own choice as long as they're clothed. They can go out there.
Yeah, and the issue I had with that was she doesn't like Liv Morgan. Then
I was gonna say a lot of the women show ass.
She doesn't like Tiffany Stratton.
Doesn't like Rhea Ripley.
Doesn't like Rhea Ripley. She doesn't like half the top women. Then
yeah,
I get. Hey. We're getting away from that.
Yeah.
Women are no longer divas. They're women's wrestlers.
Diva is now an archetype now. It's no longer what they are.
90% of the roster still shows ass. Naomi's finisher includes her hitting someone with her ass.
Yeah.
We want to get away from it. But it's what they wear. It's what they want to wear. They get their outfits designed the way they want to.
Mm-hmm.
She completely missed her point. She aimed for the fences and she hit a ground out.
she fucking Javi Baez that shit.
Gina had a great episode.
No,
I liked her I don't agree that she should have gotten the point.
Not at all. That was like the least earned point I've seen.
I think Bailey deserved the point.
Oh, absolutely.
But I think we saw a bit of that mean side from Gina, character-wise, at least.
I will say this: she does have the look. Like, she got the look down. I just don't like the ring work was a little rough. Again, this is like her first match she's had in front of the judges like this.
Yeah,
it's just I still don't care for Xena. I still think that she's still very, very green, to say the least.
Yeah. I think my thing is what Gunther did, we need more guests to do.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the guests were like pitter-pattering, trying to be nice with it.
Mm-hmm.
Gunther went up to Jasper Troy and basically called him a pussy-ass bitch.
Well, and I think Punk did that too, a similar amount, more to the fact that of Punk's more stronger part of him being the mic worker. He was like, I need someone to get the mic. To just get yourself out there. And Gunther's like, I need someone to show me some grit. And that's because that's Gunther's thing. Big grit. Punk's like, I need to see work.
And Bubba Ray had a good point on Gunther's work and what makes Gunther work so good. Is it's not only that grit, but he forces his opponent to have that same grit. He forces the struggle out of his opponent from how hard he hits. He makes it seem real. I get you're not a Gunther fan, but he's not mine.
No, I'm saying, does he really make you like make their opponent?
Yes, because he makes the comeback feel real because of the way Gunther wrestles.
My guy, we've been watching 4 months of Jey Uso. Where's Gunther?
Yes. And Gunther has been doing everything he can in that feud. that boy Jey,
yes.
That boy Jey, until Monday, was just another player in the story. Gunther was cooking while Jey was sitting there waiting for the meal. Bo forgot to turn on the pan while Gunther was deep frying shit.
The pan.
That's how bad Jey had been till now.
Yeah, it hasn't been great.
So I don't want to hear no Gunther slander because that boy was trying.
I'm not trying to slander Gunther. I'm just saying he doesn't elevate his opponents. We're not watching a guy who I don't know. I'm trying to think of who like super elevates their opponents. Doesn't elevate his opponents to like another level. He's just kind of like.
Oh no! Last week we saw the best work out of Jey all year.
That's fair.
Granted, it helped that his brother was involved.
Yeah, I do like that they finally shifted this feud into.
Do we want to just talk about that feud while we're here?
Yeah, it's just like perfect fucking segue. But like this feud has been fucking dead. No one's cared about it. So you know what they do? They actually make it matter. They give it emotional stakes. They do things to make it work. And they put Jimmy Uso in there. And now Jey feels like he's got more to fight for than just pride. He's got to fight for his brother. And now I'm actually like intrigued by this thing. I still don't think Jey should win. But that's neither here nor there.
Who would have thought Big Jim would be saving Mania? Because Big Jim walked in, saved Mania.
Jimmy's a better in-ring worker than Jey. So, yeah, I thought, like, the U.S. he might go after the U.S. Championship. He might be dead now, but, like...
Big Jim did what he could.
Yeah,
to try to save a Mania. That's what he's doing good. He's trying to save that Mania feud.
I think he's doing a really good job.
Absolutely.
He might be dead now, but that's... Again,
who gives a shit? He is him. He is Timothy right now.
I do feel like the Raws, as of recent, the ones that since the day went to Europe, have been lacking. They've been kind of just like going around in circles with everything instead of actually progressing, stories and stuff like that. Because we've gotten 3, not that I haven't liked them, but we got 3 Cena Cody face-offs in a row. It's been a lot of talk, and then we finally got progression. That the final episode, which was in London, of all places, which is like their biggest place they want to go. It feels like they're just pitter-pattering when it comes to this Europe stuff. I'm not looking forward because I think right after SummerSlam they go right back to Europe, and that's usually our dead time. If they keep doing this next to there, I'm not going to be very happy.
Yeah, I'm hopeful.
I am too, but it's rough.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Oh, well. Big Jim's the GOAT.
Big Jim is the GOAT.
SmackDown does have a new ring announcer.
I thought we said this last week. It was like this dude who was doing the Las Vegas stuff, right?
I didn't say it last week.
I'm 90% sure you did.
He did Top Rank Boxing on ESPN.
Did he not do the
And he was the in-arena host for the Vegas Golden Knights and for the Las Vegas Raiders.
Like I said, he did the Vegas stuff. I'm 90% sure we talked about this last week.
I definitely did not mention it.
I think I might have done. I don't know.
Mike Tyson would like to come back to the WWE to work with them.
I'm so good with these like celebrity developments. We don't need them every week. It feels like we're doing 2010 WWE.
He said it'd be for like a Rumble or some shit.
I don't really need a spot taken up unless it's gonna be like the speed spot where it's funny or makes sense.
SmackDown.
Yeah.
Randy has told Cody he's not going to kick him in the balls when he comes to number 15. He's just going to look Cody in the eyes and say, yeah, I'm coming for it.
So is Cody retaining?
Probably.
They're alluding to it very much.
I feel like he is. So I think they're going to eventually want to try to tell Cena's Rock story.
Yeah,
and do Cena Rock 3.
But does it mean Cena goes for the World Heavyweight title?
Who?
He has to get 17. He has to get 17.
Maybe. Cena could not want 17.
I don't know, man.
If Cena doesn't want 17, he's not going to have 17. It all comes down if Cena wants it.
I think he needs it. I think he wants it. Why wouldn't you want that? You give your life to this business for the last 23 years. And you don't want the 17th title to become the most decorated superstar of all time.
Just to me, Cena's never been about being known as the greatest of all time.
Sure, but like having your name etched into history like that, he's done so much selflessness over time, where it's okay to take your selfish moment for once.
Yeah, it's all up to what he wants to do.
I don't know, man.
It all just comes down to what Cena's feeling.
I guess so.
Drew McIntyre called Damian Priest Timu Undertaker.
Not as funny as bisexual Undertaker, but
Yeah, but he couldn't do that one again.
No.
You can't repeat. It's original. Timeless by Weeknd and Playboy Carti is the official theme song for Mania.
Apparently it's the co-theme.
Yeah,
they're also using Fiend.
Fiend.
That's not how it goes. I think you're doing Queen, my guy.
He doesn't know.
Find out.
Jade looked at Charlotte.
What?
Jade looked at Charlotte.
I kind of want that. I would probably prefer that feud. I feel like those two could actually, while they both seem kind of like meh on the mic, I feel like they would have good chemistry. They've also fast lane, so
London chanted "fuck you, Charlotte."
Good. She hasn't been good lately. Do you think
Ray Phoenix
Go ahead.
arrives next week.
Yeah, I was going to be in the building, but the fucking tickets are too expensive. They've priced out the normal fans. It's $200 fucking bucks for like the second level.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm not paying that.
I don't blame you.
I'll pass.
Who do you want to see Ray Phoenix face first in a feud?
It's on SmackDown, right?
It's SmackDown.
What the fuck's over there? Oh,
Oh,
easiest answer of all time. Andrade.
thank you. I wanted to make sure you were right.
Or what, Carmelo Hayes.
You had to be right.
But they probably have Carmelo take the pin, and I don't want that.
It needs to be Andrade.
And Andrade
Because apparently they cut a segment of Nick Aldis like, we have new talent coming in, Andrade. You get first dibs to work with them.
I feel like you should get that to your first overall pick.
Who is? Oh, it was they picked the Mellow round one.
Yeah.
Water based. Damian put Drew through a windshield.
Yeah, apparently that was real glass, and Drew caught it into his eye.
I saw a report saying it's actually not Drew.
It's not. Oh, that's fine.
I saw because they didn't say, but then the guy who you sent the tweet you sent me,
yeah.
you just read the top comment is it's not Drew.
Huh. Okay.
Unless that dude is lying.
I do love that CM Punk, like the segment later, walked right past him, just stared at him, and then walked away. Kaleb read something. What's coming?
Rivals buff the Hulk.
That's what you get excited over. I was about to say,
yes.
like Emma Frost came out. Yeah, Emma Frost is coming out.
And they
did they buff Magic again? Let's go.
No, they nerfed Captain America.
Good.
I will read these later.
Wait, did Magic get a buff or a nerf?
Let me find out.
It's my main beside. Yeah, that is most
Magic. Let me see if I can find her on here. They organized this so poorly.
They didn't do it alphabetically?
They did. I'm not seeing Magic on here.
Oh, thank God. They just left her alone. That's fine by me.
Yeah, Magic didn't get touched.
Let's go.
Oh, I like that, actually, so I will take that. They changed Cloak and Dagger's ult, so instead of it being stage leaving, it just leaves all in once. So it goes off the last bush.
Let's go. Cloak and Dagger's my main support, so.
Cloak and Dagger's my boo.
Your boobs, you mean?
Punk was happy walking by Drew, though.
Yeah.
Mood.
New meme unlocked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh?
The official main event of Mania Night 1. Seth, Roman, Punk. This is when I said we would argue.
Why do the men need the main event?
So here's what I'm going to say, Grayson. Last year, you were all about the better story should main event.
Never said that, but all right.
Yes, you did. Because you agreed that the tag team match should main event night 1.
Over what?
Over Rhea Charlotte.
Rhea Charlotte did not phase off last year.
What was the
Becky?
But no, what was the over Bailey Io?
No, I actually was not in favor of that. I wanted them to main event.
I went back and checked. You said Cody, Rock, Roman
win
on the week before they announced the main event. You said that should be the main event.
Do you know why? Because they cut Io and Bailey time to cool it off in favor of the tag match.
But the better story said main event. Triple H has said that he's going to go with the better story.
This is not the better story.
Yes, it is. You're drunk.
It's not.
Yes, it is. Tell me how it's not. Tell me how it's not.
Because Roman can do jack shit besides walk in and do nothing and get the Mania spot. If anything, this should be a Seth and Punk out of the story. That should main event. But Roman being here lowers the value of this fucking thing.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
You need to get off this Roman hate train, dude.
No, because Roman has done nothing. He has done
He's
nothing.
been on TV every week the last few weeks.
Great, doing jack shit.
He's been around more than Cena.
Cena's been making the story go forward. Roman's not making the story go forward.
Yes,
Paul
he
Heyman
is.
is. Paul Heyman's making the story go forward.
Roman is helping the story go forward too. What the fuck do you mean?
No, he's not. Paul Heyman's doing the heavy lifting. Roman's there as a body. He's a warm body.
It is. You are drunk.
When the women have been working every week that has bigger star power. Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair are two top 10 draws for this company.
You are drunk.
And one of those 3 men is not in the top 5. And it just isn't the better story. It is not doing anything. It doesn't live up to Cody Cena. It doesn't live up to the women's triple threat. That still isn't confirmed yet, which is crazy to me.
You are drunk that you think this is not the right main event.
No. There's no good first night main event this year. Remember, real. There's no good option for it. Also, both Royal Rumble winners will not main event this year, which is the first time it's happened in a long, long time. What happened?
I'm reading these changes, and they made Thor better.
Okay, good. The tanks
No.
are mid for the most part.
No. What rank are you?
I don't fucking play.
That's why it doesn't matter to you. Thor is a demon.
Well, if you could tank, but half the time someone plays tank their ass.
A good Thor is the best play in the lobby.
I'm not saying that. It's like also saying a good Spider-Man is the best play in the lobby. There's just not many of them out there.
That is going to be crazy. This is going to be a crazy ass.
Everything. I'm just saying everything about this men's triple threat feels like it's been handed to them rather than them earning it.
We'll agree to disagree.
Again, if it was Seth Punk, sure.
We'll agree to disagree.
Honestly, I don't even think Roman was needed for this Mania.
I think he was.
I think we have enough star power that we did not need Roman.
I think saying this feud works better with Roman. Seth Punk could have made it work. Yes, absolutely. They were making it work. But it was never going to be a Mania main event feud with them.
It was going to main event last year.
With the title on the line.
Sure.
Without
also,
the title.
Yeah, but also, now you're devaluing every single one of your other titles.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Because at least last year, the night one main event had 2 world title people in there.
Boo-hoo.
But now you're devaluing all your titles.
Cope.
You're devaluing the world title, which is Gunther's. You're devaluing the women's titles. You're devaluing the mid cards. You're devaluing everything.
Cope. Lind.
I don't want to talk about Copeland.
Drew did get a piece of glass in his eye, though. From the
That's been
spot.
confirmed.
Yeah. I just didn't scroll all the way up.
Or is he just playing for...
Oh, no. So, I have to know. Is the Ultra Queen your favorite character, or are you more of a Minion Prince kind of guy?
What?
I need to know. Are you an Ultra Queen, Barbarian King kind of guy?
Oh, because the Clash of Clans thing. I believe the Archer Queen's Rhea Ripley. So
It is.
yeah. I don't play
Kane's a
that.
Pekka.
But I did like the promo of that. It was very cute. It's a weird
Clash
time.
of Clans is awesome. It is lit. We got Ilya Dragunov news.
We got a bunch of news. We got Asuka news as well, which I'm more
We'll see the Asuka news when I get there.
in Kari news.
They are looking at September for Ilya.
Man, remember when someone said Rumble was possible?
Yes.
It was never possible, bro.
Grayson.
Cena's a demon, bro.
Grayson.
I know Ilya is too, but not to the level of Dino.
Grayson, if it was Rhea, you would have also been saying Rumble too. If she got injured at the same time and you know it.
No,
we both know it.
No, because Rhea got injured, and I knew the timetable immediately. It was going to be SummerSlam at the very earliest.
You just let me believe.
And I thought she was going to show up at SummerSlam, not be in the SummerSlam match.
You just gotta let me believe.
I can't, my guy. That's kind of insane.
I wanted to believe.
Sure, buddy.
You just hate me believing.
Yeah, I do.
You just don't want to believe in me.
Not really.
Because you hate me.
Yeah. Are you trying to find the Oscar news?
Huh?
Are you trying to find the Oscar in other people's news?
No, I'm judging my slops will pop it up.
I can get it for you, my guy.
You want to send it to me? Triple H says the UK will post a show next year. Punk does not like the Beatles.
He's so real for that.
At all. Oh, we're hippies now. Cool. More or less is more or less what he said.
I sent it to you. Carson's jacked though.
Real.
Yeah, bro.
Why was that locked in? Oh no.
Locked in?
Oh, my shift got stuck.
Yeah, do it 8 hours, buddy. To shift. Okay, no, man.
8 hours to what?
You said do another 8 hours.
No.
All right, fuck you.
Cody Rhodes, you're gonna cook me. I've seen the discourse. For starters, I have a lisp. I have an arm tattoo, but it's on my neck. I got booed in the company I created. Cody Rhodes.
This is segment of the year. I'm calling it now. This exchange was glorious. I turned on Raw randomly while I was at work because I was like, I needed something in the background, and they started talking, and I should have been working instead. But it got me locked in, bro. They were so good. I'm like,
I'm not gonna cook you. I'm gonna bury you. They've been saying for years, John Cena buries talents. I don't bury talent. I bury mediocrity. I am talented.
Such a bar, bro.
Can you say the same, or was it one guy in the office who chose you who's not here anymore, and we don't talk about it?
Again, such a bar. They were going bar for bar, and now this here going, hell yeah.
I make empires for billionaires. All you've done is steal money from the kids.
It's so
Cena.
It's so fucking funny.
Never once have they chanted at me, you can't wrestle. Cody Rhodes to John Cena.
I saw some people saying that line doesn't make sense. No one, I apparently too many people are watching more recently. Cena got booed out of fucking buildings, bro. People hated Cena for a long, long time.
Big time.
But then Cena got crosswords.
Mm-hmm. Tyler Bate is back. What?
He's never gotten my attention. Like, he's a fine guy to stick into a situation where you need an extra match somewhere. But he's never been that guy for me where I'm like going to be rooting for him no matter what.
Michael Cole on calm. In fact, there's another celebrity. Bianca Belair.
Bianca Belair the GOAT? Question mark?
And now we can talk about how Gunther murdered Jimmy. Because Bro just tied Jay up and watched a bloodied up Jimmy.
Dude, it goes so fucking hard, though. That fucking image of Gunther with the fucking...
Title.
The title
Bloodied.
all bloodied. That's going to be the thumbnail.
Yes, it should be.
I wasn't even a second thought. It was like, yes, this is the thumb. If I can find a good photo of it, it's absolutely the fucking thumbnail.
Let me see if I have.
Bro already has.
Let me send you this one that could be used. That's not perfect, but it's the one WrestleOps posted. It's not great, but it's.
It goes so hard though.
It still goes like. This is like the one that if it's not perfect quality, who cares? It's hard as fuck.
I care.
Like if there was ever like that was gonna have to be a thumbnail eventually. That's the perfect image for it.
Yeah.
Because we have 2 more thumbnails after this. Well, 1 more actually, and then it's the Mania thumbnail.
I gotta try to figure out what I'm gonna do for that.
We will talk afterwards. I have an idea. I know what it needs to be. We just have to figure out next week. Is more what I'm worried about.
Well, I should go off of whatever's going off in that week, but Mania is a little bit differently.
I have an idea for what we could do for the Mania one.
Yeah.
Which would still be the same format, but it needs to just be Cena Cody.
Probably.
Because that's the biggest one. Next week's needs just to be a feud that's not that and try to have each feud have a thumbnail.
Fair.
Io Sky retained the women's title against Rhea via DQ.
Yeah. So, Caleb, I need to have a conversation with you. We need to fix Rhea Ripley's booking.
Why?
Because she's being booked as a face doing heel shit. Just make her Roman. Make her a dominant force. Make her like the mountain that these faces have to climb. These Bianca Belairs. Liv Morgan, in my opinion, works best as a face. I know she's doing really good heel work right now, but I think she works best as a face. She's literally the face for the women's wrestling when she goes out to like all these events and stuff like that. For these like Io Skies, like these people who work better as a face can go and try to top of the mountain that is Rhea Ripley. She works better. She's one of the people that I think work better not chasing the title, but having the title. In my opinion, it's better for heels to have the title. I love Cody's reign, but when you look at it compared to the last reign with that title, it's a little lackluster.
Yeah.
But it's also the long-ass reign they're going to beat.
The night ended with Rhea standing tall.
Yes, and then again, it's another problem I'm having. Why is Rhea standing tall when... I mean, I have a lesser problem than most people do. Like, I don't really care for Rhea's booking being so crappy, but I'm also a big Rhea fan, so it's like, I win. But I understand people's frustrations. I think that, again, she needs to be booked as a heel when Bianca's being booked as a heel in this feud. It's weird.
Yeah.
Caleb, before we get to NXT, since we're talking about the end of the night, I have a trivia question for you.
Oh.
Because our wonderful handy-dandy book of, like, the calendar.
Yep. Hit me.
What NXT superstar won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale at WrestleMania 32 on April 3rd? When we're recording this.
32. I think
9 years ago.
I know. Trying to think if that was Mojo or if that was Corbin. I think it was Corbin.
It was indeed Baron Corbin.
Because I think Mojo was 33.
Who the fuck is Mojo?
You don't know who Mojo Wally is?
No.
No ball knowledge. Negative ball knowledge. Absolutely zero ball knowledge.
Mojo
He and
Rawley?
Gronk are best friends.
He and who?
Gronk.
Probably known from that. Oh, this guy. He was a Packer? Gross.
I love him.
He was a Packer. No, fuck that. Fuck no, burn him. Oh my god, it was disgusting.
You're disgusting.
NXT, buddy. There's a big thing that happened in NXT.
I'm not at NXT.
I thought we ended Raw, so I was thinking, NXT.
We had a match confirmed on Raw.
Oh yeah, we did. That's right.
AJ versus Logan Styles at Mania.
AJ versus Logan Styles. I love Logan Styles, man.
AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. Sorry.
I really don't care.
I think it should be bigger.
Dude, AJ's had so many stinkers. I mean, yeah, it's hard to get excited for any of his matches.
AJ's gonna bring it back.
I failed to get excited for.
He's working with top end talent. He's working with some of the best in the ring this year.
And he's worked with really good talent in the past.
It is gonna be his best Mania match of his career.
It's got some. I mean, it's got one tough hill to fight on. The one match you don't expect out of that catalog. If you were to hand this match like a new fan, like his catalog, and be like, "What's the best match?" They would not be able to pick out the right match.
No.
So I believe it was WrestleMania 32. It's Shane McMahon.
Probably. Cena said you can predict more unpredictability.
I'm real with you. I'm predicting more predictability.
Hey.
They said Triple H right after Elimination Chamber said, "Does this feel like Mania build?" I said, "I'll run the road to WrestleMania," and everyone said, "Yeah." And 2 weeks later, I was like, "No."
It is very much a Mania build.
This is a very bad Mania build. I'm not excited in one bit. Like I have to remind myself when Mania is happening, and that says something. I think we need to go back to how the normal schedule worked, where Mania was like this week.
Let him cook.
I am cooking. I'm cooking with straight gas. Okay, what are you reading?
Red Hulk speaks about the current landscape of pro wrestling.
Yeah, what do you say?
Especially AEW, I find that they're mostly actors just trying to pretend to be wrestlers. Got to get on the real wrestling and quit acting so much.
Wrong company to talk about when it comes to that, but all right.
No, because they very much. I think some of them, with some of the shit they do, they've become more overacting shit or completely no selling shit.
Sure, yeah, I guess your point. But then you also look at, like, we have Logan Paul in the WWE. And Storm Strickland's in AEW. And Tony Storm's in AEW. And people who are in it for the love of the fucking game are in AEW. There's some people I could cherry pick and be like, yes, this guy is not good for wrestling. I can do that also for WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Stephanie Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Is being forced to relinquish the end.
Not forced. She offered.
Oh.
Eva said it's Stephanie Valkyrie went over a long time.
There's the 6-woman ladder match stand and deliver to crown a new champ.
And Zarya's already qualified for it. I think someone else already qualified for it. I think Kalani did.
Get Sol Luca that title.
This is a better talent for that title.
Who?
Tatum Paxley?
No. Give it to Sol Luca.
So Ruka.
Yes.
We better to face Jordan Grace after Stand Deliver.
Push Sol Luca. Never let Sol Luca have a day. Sol Luca is the new Gunther.
No, because Sol Luca has a personality. As much as Gunther has gotten a lot of love from me this week, he's not getting that much love.
Give Sol Luca everything.
I love that Sol Luca is the one person you pick.
Why?
I think it's funny.
Sol Luca's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I wish my, breakout of the year would break out and get time in the ring.
Who was your breakout?
Brent Sinclair.
Oh.
My other one was Cora Jade, and she didn't put enough time, so.
Sucks to suck. Pick a bait.
I need someone who can wrestle. I need her to wrestle in the ring. Thea Hales also hasn't been allowed to wrestle. Thea Hales needs to win that fucking title. That's who should win that title. There's something else that happened at NXT this week. Caleb.
What?
Something else got two things happened.
Yeah, I know. I'm not done. I was letting you cook.
Oh, I was done cooking.
Ricky Saints is the new NXT North American champion.
Why have Sean in?
Which followed by Ethan Page taking him out and Ricky standing tall. And Ricky on the ground, Ethan standing tall, and the crowd chanting Tony fumbled.
Yeah. They need to do that with Tony Storm, though.
They are not letting Tony Storm go.
No, I'm saying the AEW crowd, when Tony does anything with Mercedes, they need to do like Paul fucked up.
They won't.
They won't.
Never.
Oh, or they can do it during the Athena Mercedes match. Even better. Because that's happening at Dynasty this weekend. Oh my god, Dynasty's happening this weekend.
What happened this weekend?
Dynasty's happening this weekend.
Oh.
We need to protect that.
Oh. I'll get it pulled up after. Trick vs. Oba versus Javon Evans is going to happen.
That's stand and deliver.
That's stand and deliver.
I don't. It's fine. I know. Oba's really good at triple threats. But Trick is like literally the biggest polo bear imaginable, unless he is the leader of Dark State.
Well, Trick got attacked by Dark State.
Hey, we've had plenty of leaders get attacked just to hide that they.
What if Oba's the leader?
Okay, create the OP crew.
No, it's all in. Oh no, it was an outside. Scratch that. Rewind. Anyways, Rusev is back in WWE.
I don't care.
I'm happy for Rusev.
Oh, I'm happy for him.
He'll be a good mid-carder for us.
Hopefully, they don't treat him like they used to with like he was facing Cena at times.
Let it cook.
Let him face Cena? No, I'm good.
Yes.
No. It depends where he's placed at. He can have several good matches, but just I don't really buy it all too much.
Yeah, let it cook.
I just don't care for it all too much. That's all I'm saying.
The planned match card for night so far with confirmed matches is night 1 will feature Jay, Gunther, KO, Randy, Charlotte, Tiffany, and the men's triple threat. Night 2 having Bianca, Io, Rhea, AJ vs. Logan, and Cody vs. Cena.
I'm not against it fully. Just a lot of this card isn't great.
And now we talk about power rankings. But first, we have to talk about Uncrowned Combat's power rankings.
Oh, no.
The men's power rankings.
The thing that made me not want to have other people power rank anymore.
Number 10, Kenny Omega. Number 9, Randy Orton. Number 8, Jey Uso. Number 7, Seth freaking Rollins. Number 6, Swerve Strickland. Number 5, Roman. Number 4, Gunther. Number 3, Punk. Number 2, Cody. Number 1, Cena.
Okay.
On the women's side, Megan Bayne at number 10.
Sure.
Number 9 is Jade.
Sure.
Naomi at 8. From not unranked to 7, Stephanie Vecchia.
That's crazy.
Number 6 is Io. Number 5 is
Tony.
Tony.
Both are top 5s.
Number 4 is Bianca. Number 3 is Tiffy. I mean, not number 3 is Charlotte. Number 2 is Rhea. Number 1 is Tiffy.
That's crazy. I mean, Tiffany's had a decent week, but like not that great.
Who's starting first? Men's first. Who's starting? You or me?
Okay. I think you out.
My number 5 is CM Punk.
Wasn't he here like 1 last week?
He was, I think, my 1.
That's crazy. You know what? My 1 also dropped all the way down to 5. Oh,
I think
John Cena.
Cena didn't make my list last week. He made it this week because even though he's about to disappear, I cannot ignore the fuck shit he and Cody did this week. I can't ignore it. I think it's not Punk's fault he dropped. It's just guys just balled their ass out this week.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yeah, I have to acknowledge everyone else putting in their work.
Rightfully so. My number 4 is Drew McIntyre. He had a solid week. Really good stuff in the ring, really good stuff on the mic, and he got a glass in his eye. And
Grayson,
yeah,
we had it first.
Woo!
Drew McIntyre is my number 4.
Let's fucking go.
My number 3 is Cena.
That's crazy. So our 5s and 3s are swapped. I assume.
I think Cena had a great stretch while he was here. He's gone till Mania, according to reports.
Yeah.
But he had one of the best few week stretches we have seen from a wrestler.
Sure.
Especially on the mic.
Yeah.
He was cooking everything.
CM Punk, I think was at like 2 last week for me. I can't be sure. I'm not kind of shocked right now, but
real.
Didn't do too much this week besides the stuff with Roman and Seth. But he's still doing good shit. He's still one of the top wrestlers in his company. I couldn't drop him more than 2 spots.
My number 2 is Gunther. I almost put him at 1. But I'm not just week to week with mine. Like, I think Grayson's like very much by the week. Great.
Yeah, Punk got credence for last week.
Gunther had the best week out of any wrestler, I think. His time on LFG was outstanding. His work on Monday Night Raw was fabulous. The only reason I couldn't put him 1 was the last 2 weeks were not as great. And I am equating this like football where you have to have good runs. Gunther hasn't had a good stretch of that. Next week, he's in a prime position to jump to 1 because my 1 isn't going to have his partner to dance with. So he could drop. And Gunther could rise.
My number 2 is probably going to be number 1. Cody Rhodes. Again, I think he beat Cena in that segment, not only physically but mentally and on mic. Fabulous run he's been having. He's absolutely carrying this Mania run besides the 2 main events. What the fuck? Oh, that's why. But yeah, it's been absolutely great with Cody Rhodes. He's been having a fabulous run right now. He's been again carrying the last few Manias, and he's been doing that with the title this year, and he's been doing great work.
My number 1 is Cody. For everything you just said. I just think he's done it the last few weeks when others haven't.
Mm-hmm.
It's that simple.
Yeah. My number 1 is Gunther.
Yes! 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 This is the happiest I've ever been. This might be the happiest moment of my life.
You don't do what you did in LFG all the time. Okay. I'm trying to do a mixture of you had a really good week, but also the last few weeks. But no man in this company can talk to Undertaker and Undertaker be like, okay, ever. HBK probably can't do it. Triple H can't do it. But Gunther can, apparently. And then now all of a sudden I'm interested in this Jay Gunther stuff. I care about it now because of what happened with with Jimmy and everything. Gunther has been the best wrestler in the world this week.
And he's going to be more consistent now because he actually has someone who's into the feud.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not the guy in the feud. Now we can talk Dynasty.
Yeah, hit me.
So this is also going to have some Owen Hart Classic matches involved.
Is it? Oh, they're doing the fucking semifinal bullshit again. I fucking hate that shit.
Quarterfinals.
It's even worse. Don't make it worse.
Mercedes Moné vs. Julia Hart. Women's Owen Hart Foundation Tournament quarterfinal. Who do you got? Why is Mercedes winning?
Yeah.
Mercedes Moné vs. Julia Hart.
Yeah, Julia Hart's not winning. Mercedes winning. Okay.
Yeah, Mercedes going over. They won't put anyone but Mercedes over. Will Ospreay versus Kevin Knight.
Yeah, Kevin Knight was supposed to have that's an interesting thing you should talk about as well. Kevin Knight was supposed to have a tryout at the PC, but AEW said, "Let's put you in a match with Will Ospreay."
Oh. Okay. Well, he's not winning.
No.
That is another Owen Foundation tournament quarterfinal.
Owen Foundation?
Foundation, yeah. Daniel Garcia versus Adam Cole, baby, for the TNT title.
Adam Cole versus who?
Well, current champion Daniel Garcia.
It's going to be Adam Cole.
It's going to be Daniel Garcia, baby.
Nah.
Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah, man. Chris Jericho versus Bandito. Title versus mask.
They're doing title versus mask?
Yes.
That's crazy. Again, who's he facing? I'm like half listening to you right now.
Oh my god.
I'm doing something.
Jericho versus Bandito.
Oh my god. I hope the fucking god that Bandito wins.
Better
For
be
the love of God.
Bandito. It better be Bandito.
It better.
I am ready.
I need a title off Jericho now.
The Death Riders, Claudio, Casagala, I don't know, Pac and Real Yuta versus the rated FTR. Cope. Oh, sorry, Claudio, Pac, Real versus Cope, Cass, and Dax.
I'll take the Death Riders.
Cope ain't losing.
What's up?
Cope ain't losing.
No, but they've been teasing the FTR breakup, so I think that they're gonna keep leaning into that. I think the Death Riders have to win. Also, I hate that there's no world championship on the line here, so there actually is none.
Oh. Okay.
What?
And timeout for this amazing Twitter interaction.
Oh no.
Copeland and Mercedes shaking hands. # good content. Explain this to to me in WWE terms. Edge and Sasha Banks shake hands. Thank you.
He's real for that. I mean, he's not wrong, is he?
No. God damn.
What?
The NBA is just going crazy right now.
Is it how the Nuggets almost lost because Russell Westbrook?
61, 10, and 10 for what? For Westbrook to fucking sell.
You guys still won that game. I don't want to hear it.
No, we lost.
No, you didn't.
Yes, we did.
No,
did you not see what happened? Westbrook had an open layup, missed it, and then fouled on the three-pointer.
Yeah, because they gave free throws away, didn't they?
Westbrook fouled on the three, and he made two, and he just had to make two, and he made two. Westbrook literally threw the game away.
I forgot about the foul.
Westbrook literally threw the game away. He is one of two people who had a 50-plus point triple-double to lose. And it is because Russell Westbrook is the other person with that loss. It's not James Harden with the loss. But now it's also Jokic.
That's kind of funny.
Back to predictions. Omega versus Ricochet versus Speedball Mike Bailey.
You know what? Fuck it, Speedball.
Omega retains.
Nah.
Tony Storm versus Megan Bain for the World Women's title.
Tony's retaining.
Mox versus Swerve.
You know what brings in money?
What?
You know what brings in views? Not Moxley. Give that belt right back to Swerve.
Mox retains.
No, how can we both Swerve? Mox is not retaining. Get that belt out of fucking Mox.
Because they're going back to Hangman Swerve.
No, they were like coming to like an apartheid.
Did you not see what just happened?
Just happened?
On the show? AEW?
Dynamite?
Yeah, with Swerve and
they were like, hey, like they were having some conflict, but they weren't like fully like getting into it. They were like, hey, gotta make up a little.
No, they have bodyguards holding him back.
Yeah, but they were like, what they were saying.
You burned down my house.
He's like, yeah, I did. I think they're coming to terms, okay? But also, that's like one of those feuds that can just go on forever.
Yeah.
They kind of just take breaks from it. Eventually, they come back to it. And I will always be in the building for that shit. That match is fucking amazing.
Real.
I will go out. I will go to All Out as long as it's in Chicago again.
Real.
I'm going to AEW May anyways.
So real. What? No.
What?
The girl from Love and Thunder, his Chris Hemsworth's daughter.
Yeah.
Won't be in any MCU movies anymore.
Really?
Yes.
You didn't think that was not going to happen after Thorn?
The occasional appearance would have been nice.
Sure, but I could tell you that she was never showing up again.
I wanted the occasional appearance.
I could tell you that she wasn't showing up ever.
It's also been confirmed Andrade Phoenix is going to be a feud.
Good. They've been hitting with the. I do think it's really weird they're keeping Penta and Phoenix away from each other.
So I found a great Twitter post.
Oh no.
Some guy was playing.
Hey, we didn't do women's power rankings.
Oh fuck yeah, we didn't. I thought we did. You should have reminded me.
I was trying to find the thumbnail. You moved on.
I thought you usually are like, hey, you forgot the women.
Yeah, it's like I was like thinking. I was looking at my phone, so I just opened my phone again to like look for something.
All right.
No.
My number 5 is Stephanie Vecchia.
What happened? Oh no, good. Oh thank God. I thought I lost the list. I thought I deleted it.
No, my number 5 is Jade. It's Jade.
It's Jade?
I think I'm just hoping Jade is it's as much of a I hope she's actually getting going now as anything, dude. Because her and Naomi have been bland.
That's crazy because my number 5's her counterpart.
Is Naomi?
It's fucking Naomi. She's been cooking this WrestleMania feud. Like, big key piece. Like, she's been going off the fucking rails too. She's going crazy, bro.
Yeah. Could be like that.
Yeah.
My number 4 is Naomi.
That's crazy.
Because Naomi has just gone sicko mode.
Damn, I know the other 3 then.
Yeah, you do.
Number 4 is Stephanie Vaquer. Still
Oh.
NXT Women's Champion, still fucking cooking. She dropped the title. Yes, that's why she's no longer number 1. But she's still the greatest women's wrestler like in that roster.
My number 3 is Io.
Damn, that's crazy.
Is it yours too?
No.
Oh. Io's been cooking. It's Io.
My number 3 is Bianca Belair. It's Bianca.
Yeah, that's fair. My number 2 is Stephanie Vaquer. Because it's Stephanie Vaquer.
What?
Yeah.
I thought it was just going to be the 3 in the triple threat.
Nope.
You know, respect.
Nope. Not going to be a basic bitch.
Oh, no. I know who you left out then because you're smiling.
You'll find out. You'll do get 2 and 1 then if you know who I left out.
My number 2 is Io Sky.
Okay.
Again, it's Io Sky. She's
It's
still
Io Sky.
Yeah. Is your number 1 Bianca?
Who's your number 1, Grayson?
My number 1's Rhea Ripley, and not okay. I want to say this, and again, I know I bashed her in her booking, but the stuff that she does outside of WWE with all the social media stuff, like where she talks to like Jackie Redmond, has been cooking. She knows what to do with her character. That's when it's not under a WWE pen. She's making it work. Again, she's looking tall every single week. It's not a good thing, but she's still technically the best women's wrestler right now.
Yeah.
That's all I give it to her.
I mean, what can I say? Bianca's Bianca. And she's been the worst part of that feud. So Rhea's number 1.
That's fucking crazy. I don't think Bianca's been the worst part of that feud at all.
I haven't. To me, it feels like it's, she won Chamber, but we don't have anything like.
That's all she needs to.
It's like all she has going on in this.
That's all she needs.
This
whole thing has been, she has a lock for Mania. She's been trying to keep the person she's facing to not be Rhea Ripley. She's afraid.
I think Rhea had the best week.
Yeah.
Rhea cooked while it cooked.
Yeah, a lot of people are hating that match. They're like,
it cooked while it went.
People are like, oh, Rhea Ripley hasn't had a good match in 2025. She's had 3.
And it's like
she had 4 good matches this year.
Just to me, Bianca feels like the oddball right now because she hasn't really had any matches either, and leading up to Mania. And it's like Naomi and Jade, I feel like have started to get some momentum last week, and I want to give spotlight to more than just the same 4 people. Bianca,
Liv Morgan off. I was like, no, you can go in the sidelines for now.
She did like nothing last week, dude.
That's also true.
She did like literally nothing. That's the first time we've mentioned her since the Xena shit.
She did one thing. She had a photo shoot with Dominic for WWE India. Because
the other time we've mentioned Liv Morgan was we were talking about women showing their ass in the ring. That was the only other time we mentioned Liv Morgan, dude.
That's so fair.
She is not deserving to be in the top 5. At least we mentioned Jade Cargill's name this episode, man. I just want to highlight that that Women's Pro Wrestling Uncrown's number 1 and 3 did not make our list. Because they had Tiffy at 1.
Yeah, Tiffany had a decent promo. Again, it was a backstage thing, but
I need more.
not one. If we're talking about the entire like wrestling sphere, I'm going to be more likely to put Tony Storm there. Bro's been gagged, as the kids say.
Didn't realize that game happened, but okay.
What happened?
Apparently, Malachi Flynn dropped 50 last year.
That's crazy. He's better than Jokic. It's crazy. Man, imagine dropping 61 points and you still suck.
Mm.
I still can't get over that Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook. I like what someone tweeted. You live by Westbrook, you die by Westbrook.
That's so fair. I'll tell you the joke I saw on Twitter that off air because it's really fucked up. Anything else you want to talk about, like wrestling?
Free Shavakadu.
Free Shavakadu. That's a great end point. I think guys for watching this episode of the Curb Stomp podcast. We are 2 weeks away from Stand Deliver and WrestleMania 41. To keep watching because we'll have more talk about it. We'll keep talking about it. It is what it is. Anyways, until next week when we talk more about wrestling and what's going on, merch description below. Thank you guys for watching this episode. Well, bye.
Peace.